What is up, Chubbs? What is happening, my Damie?
What a time.
It is your girl, your favorite Chubbette here. So, first of all, happy all the holidays, okay? Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that stuff. I've been gone for a couple of months, and said I'm gonna just make a sit down video to explain why I have been gone. Besides being an adult, I've been having like some mental roller coaster issues that's been happening in the last maybe couple of years. It's been a few years. It's been a long time, but it was just time for me to make some changes. This is not a post of new year, new me, all this other craziness and everything else. It's just taking the steps to make me a better me, okay, without having the recent roller coaster of emotions due to, stress of my job and at home and everything else. Just taking the steps to make me a better me and make my situation a little bit better. It's not the worst. That's not what I'm trying to say here. It's not the worst, but everybody has something going on. Okay. Hello, inflation. In the last year or two, so far I have been a nurse assistant for it'll be 21 years this year, and I have been doing this for a long time. And I'm gonna just say it's gotten worse mentally. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten much worse. My life has basically been 85% work. Okay, I have no problems working, not complaining about working. I gotta work to make a living. Okay, but lately it has been very difficult to find the brighter side of my day due to the fact of the strain and being short-staffed and piling on work issues onto the next person, that I have been burnt out more than usual. Even through COVID, I wasn't this burnt out. Okay, I was in school. I started school in 2015 when I was going to go for polysomnography, which is being a sleep monitor. And when I did go to school, it was like, when I decided to go to school, it was like the beginning of 2015. I started to get my stuff in order, but then on top of that, my mother was going through chemotherapy at the time, and then on top of that, in July of 2015, I lost my dad, but I still continued to go to school. I went to school 4 years to 2019, and I was basically drained. I was working, but then the program disappeared, just went away at the school I was at. So I was discouraged about that. Try going to other schools, and they say, oh, we take your credits, but you'll do this and this additional. And basically it was like the same classes, but it was reworded. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna have to chill out, get my mind together, because this is too much. But then COVID happened. I didn't go back to school because COVID and all this other shenanigans. And then I was working a lot in the last 4 years, more than I've been doing in the last few years. Now that I am to the point that it's getting this healthcare, especially inpatient, is starting to drain me to the point that sometimes I feel like I'm drowning. Okay, so I can laugh and kiki with people, but then now it's getting harder for me to even do that. It's not just the patients, it's not just management, it's not just coworkers, it's all of it. It's all of it, to the point that I at least cry twice or maybe 3 times a week just to prevent me from being so overwhelmed that I'm gonna end up cussing somebody out and losing my job. I'm a true cancer. I cried out before I kill you. Okay. This year just started. Last year has been a lot with, the overturns of staff and relying on the ones that are doing their job, relying on them more, which I am one of those. But then I've seen a lot of people that's in my shoes that I work with go down from the count. They either hurt their back, they hurt their shoulder, they hurt something. Okay, they hurt something and they're out. They're not there. They can't return. They can't do it anymore. And that's my breaking point, because now I'm literally one of few that they call consistently. Can you come in? Can you come in? Like I have done 5 straight 12s at one point, and a lot last year. And I normally don't do 12s like that, but I've done 5 straight 12s and everything else. And people are like, well, you making money and everything else. Well, how much money you think I'm making if I'm working 5 12s? Okay. And I'm not trying to get into my the financial department of my life, because that's nobody business but mine. But I'm just the type of person like, yeah, I need the money, but my team is my floor needs me. They need help. They're struggling. Yeah, I come in, no problem. But now it's to the point that, is it returned of the consideration if I'm sick or if I get hurt and everything else? The only thing a lot of them want to know is when you coming back to work, so they can continue to ride on your back once again. For me, at this point, I have decided to go back to school in the fall, and a lot of my coworkers, especially nurses, want me to go to be a nurse. But in my heart of hearts, being a nurse, it's just not. I have going through information and research if I wanted to do it, and my heart is just not in it to be a nurse. And I know of a lot of people has went into nursing because, of course, nursing program is not easy. It is not an easy task, but there's a lot of people that go into nursing that once they get there, they hate it. Yeah, the money's there, it's good, but you working 12, 16 hours, and don't let it be short, and don't let it snow, or don't let it have any natural disasters. It's stressful. A lot of people, nurses go on vacation, they come back, still wiped out because, yeah, I took off a week or two, but then let's continue to the first 6-7 months that I was wiped out. Same for CNAs. We can go on vacation and we'll come back to work. We're not, a lot of us refreshed and rejuvenated and all of the stuff. We're wiped out too. And then we come back to work, and then now it's to the point that I walk in, coming into work with a headache. Like I come in with a headache and expecting the worst. I never expect a good night. I'm always expecting the worst. Now I'm to the point where I think inpatient, it might have ran its course with me. Now, I'm not the type of person that puts my frustrations on my patients or anything like that, even if they're being total assholes. I'm not going to put my frustrations, and I'm not going to take it out on them, because some of them, they're here to get care. I'm going to give you the care. Even if you be a total dick about it, I either, 1, continue to do my care, or 2, remove myself from the whole situation completely. Because the one thing I'm not going to allow any patient or any coworker to do is take me out of my character, because you're not going to take my livelihood from me. I am in the process of going back to school. I'm going back to school for X-ray tech. It's going to be 2 years. So if I start in the fall, hopefully I'll be done before my 45th birthday. So I'm already got the process going. I'm going to go back to the school I was at previously when I was in the other program, and get my progress there, because it just makes more sense, because I work in the county. I'm there majority more than I'm at home, so they give a tuition discount. So I'm going to the school that I was at, and I just finished watching all the stuff I need to watch, and then I'll be meeting with a counselor soon. So so basically that was the big chunk of me being gone so long, because work has been taken over, but then also being mentally unavailable, if that makes sense, trying to make videos, because I was not mentally there. I was not mentally there, and I was not just going to throw anything up if I'm not mentally there. So I had to go ghost for a little bit. I have been putting up shorts. So shorts have been convenient to keep, me putting some videos out. So I do have shorts. You can check out my shorts. But that's been keeping me a little bit more onto YouTube. But I'm hoping to have at least 1 or 2 videos out a week. But I know once I go back to school, it definitely probably go down to 1, because school, work, I have no luxury of going down part-time from work. So it probably will go down to once a week. And now I am in a place where, now that I picked the program I want to be in, I feel a sign of a weight lifted off, because it feels right. So I said, let me go ahead and go now. I have no super major responsibilities besides myself, and I will want to better myself mentally, physically, as well as financially. There's nothing wrong with having a little money, honey. And also, I will have more weight loss updates. Like I said, I've been on plateau, so I have not done anything with my weight loss because I have been in the same zone for the last few months. So it's like, how much can I update if nothing's moving? But I will have a separate video at the end of this week about the update on my weight loss. So I'm not going to talk too much about that on this one because it's going to be its own separate video. That is it so far, this video right now. I'm in a better place now. I don't feel as overwhelmed. I had my moments where I'm just exhausted, but not like I have been. So I just wanted to update you guys. And yes, I'm here. But like I said, if I was mentally checked out, there was no way I was going to record. So that is it. I hope everybody had a good New Year's and good and wonderful Christmas. And I hope you got the gifts that you want. If not, hey, you can always get them yourself. If you work, get them yourself. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself, because I surely the hell do it. So that is it. And I don't have to tell you what I need to do. I'm put it at the bottom of the screen. And if you stay to the end, thank you for coming around my way.
Sarate.